Today I fucked up by chasing an invisible home intruder. I was watching Jeopardy on the couch with Z-wife. It was late, dark and cold outside. Suddenly, in the middle of our late friend Alex Trebek describing some clue, we hear a voice inside the house, loud and close, say, "Hello," in a goofy, taunting way. Confirmed wife also heard someone in the house, very close, not the TV. Initiate freak-out mode. Doors locked. Kids are asleep upstairs. Immediately check their rooms while wife watches the basement steps. Upstairs clear. Kids asleep. Check all bathrooms, cabinets etc. All that's left is the basement, where I recently turned off the electrical breakers because of an issue. No lights. Decide, logically, to call the cops because whoever said hello is almost certainly in the basement. Cops show up, flashlights on, hands on weapons, go down and search the basement, help with another search upstairs. House totally clear. Cops were cool about it and we filled out a quick report, but totally bizarre because all the doors were locked, including mechanical locks that can only be opened from the inside. Fast forward after a night of fitful sleep, I realize there's one place I should check. My Amazon Alexa app. Yep, my recently installed Samuel L. Jackson celebrity voice was activated by Trebek, who said the Centennial Exposition, which our friend Mr. Jackson heard as "Hey Samuel hey," leading him to enthusiastically reply and me enthusiastically feeling like a complete dumbass. Too long didn't read, called the cops BC we had a home intruder taunting us in the middle of the night. Turns out it was Samuel L. Jackson on Alexa triggered by Alex Trebek on Jeopardy. Hello motherfucker. Well, that's one way to scare a motherfucker. Once, when I was watching a movie, the movie opened with the lead character saying, "Hey Alexa, play insert song." Took me a few minutes to realize, because I couldn't hear the dialogue, that my Alexa had started playing the song as well. It was perfectly timed, and in sync with the movie's Alexa playing the song. Weirdest thing ever. Lamau. Thank you for adding yet another reason to my list of why I refuse to get an Alexa or any similar device. I occasionally dog sit for my neighbors who have an Alexa, gifted to them for Christmas years ago. They only use it for weather forecast and like spell check lol. I'll be sitting on the couch watching TV, or doing what the fuck ever around their apartment and the fucker will start talking. Startles and creeps me out every fucking time. I mean, it is listening to you all the time. And that's only one of the main reasons I'll never ever fucking ever get something like that. My daughter's name coincidentally is Alexa. We do not have one in our home but all our friends and family do and it goes off all the time when we bring her over. Hey Alexa. Alexa, are you hungry? Alexa, time to eat. It is the most annoying thing for her to have to talk over a robot just to answer a question. Today I fucked up by accidentally calling the fire department to a crematorium. This happened a few years back. I was driving home on a holiday and the streets were deserted. I noticed smoke rising out of a building in the distance. As I got closer I missed the building sign but it looked like a community center or maybe a church. A fairly healthy amount of smoke was coming out of the backside of the roof just beyond my sight line. I went a few blocks down the road and when it was safe to pull over I called 911 giving the general location and building description to dispatch. I continued home and forgot about it until a couple weeks later when I happened to be traveling the same path again. I actually got a bit excited to see if I was able to help save the building. My heart sunk as I drove by the untouched structure with smoke still coming out, taking the time to read the sign. I realized I called the fire department at dinner time during a holiday, to a crematorium. Too long didn't read, accidentally called the FD to crematorium, felt like an idiot. I worked for a 911 center for 30 years in SW, Florida. Our local pet crematorium would call up prior to lighting up a big one. Normally there wouldn't be any smoke from their building but larger animals could be detected and they wanted to avoid unwanted 911 calls reporting structure fires. That's amazing. I bet they laughed, or wondered how someone could be so incredibly stupid. Over the years I've become friends with a number of firefighters and I did feel a bit better after listening to some of their stories. My call was pretty par for the course. I still haven't fessed up though. I used to be a fire dispatcher. This is pretty much par for the course. Don't feel so bad, they probably knew what it was before they boarded their engine. Have you seen that today I fucked up where the poster was calling the fire department? But partway through the call had to tell them it was okay, it was just the sunrise, lol. Today I fucked up by mixing up blood pressure medicine with Viagra. I have a blood pressure prescription called Olmesartan. I also have a Viagra generic called Sildenafil. They are both small round white pills. Apparently this morning I took Viagra instead of blood pressure meds, which I noticed about 30 seconds after swallowing when I went to put the bottle back. Now this wouldn't be a huge deal if it weren't for the particular nature of my job. I work in a chemical manufacturing facility. Because of the nature of the material we work with, everyone takes a shower and changes into company-issued protective clothing prior to entering the work floor. Breaks are taken in a locker room break area where most of the guys are in boxers and a t-shirt, or no shirt, for break time. And I will be there, fully under the effect of twice the normal dosage of Viagra. I might need to call out sick today. Too long didn't read, took Viagra and now have to be around naked or half-dressed men periodically throughout the day. Just wear a mask over it. You'll be okay, thumbs up, tent. Tell them you took the wrong meds this morning and sit today out lol. Ha ha ha. I'd call out sick, and I hope you're okay, but thanks for giving me a good chuckle this morning. Just own that shit. What, Bill? You're looking good today, what can I tell ya? True story. My doc told me Viagra came about as they were looking for a BP drug. He told me to be careful my BP doesn't drop too low using it as I was already on BP medication. Yeah, I was actually prescribed it to counter the side effects of my blood pressure medication, but I'm aware of the potential interactions.